Hi guys, I wanted to talk to you today about a topic which I find particularly fascinating, and that is being particularly selective about what you feast your eyeballs on online. Now, the equestrian world seems to have a morbid fascination with posting memes and videos and photos of people in horsing situations where things are going drastically wrong. And I would implore you to stop doing this immediately. And the reason for that is this. Our mind functions on a principle of inclusivity, which means that in order to exclude something from our experience, we have to take it in first, whether we like it or not. If I ask you to not focus on a blue tree, what happens immediately? You focus on the blue tree. Now, in order to not focus on the blue tree, you actually have to replace the blue tree with something else. We can't actively push the blue tree away. It's more that we have to replace it or include something else in our experience in order for that to become our dominant thought. Now, if we are looking to cultivate feelings and riding situations where we ride with poise and grace, what you want to do is make sure that you are filling up your mental hard drive with as much supportive material to that effect as possible. Now, if that is your ultimate aim, and at the same time you are focusing or viewing all of this material online of all of these, like I mentioned, videos of things going wrong, then you have two diametrically opposed positions. These going wrong videos also create mental impressions in our mind, and we have enough sensory input to create a visual template which our minds can then use as a point of reference. So if you've been watching a series of bloopers of things going wrong around a cross-country course, and then the next weekend you jump on and want to have a really successful and powerful cross-country round, what do you think is going to happen? It's not necessarily that you won't, it's just that you have also invited all of these experiences of things going wrong into your mental hard drive, and it is not really supportive of where it is that you want to go. What I want to offer forward is this idea of you inviting something into your experience. I know that I've mentioned that previously in this blog a few sentences ago, but that's a really important point. As soon as you choose to focus on something, as soon as you choose to think about something, you are including that in your experience. You are cementing that in your mental hard drive. And if you think about it that way, you can become much more selective about what you take on board and the mental diet that you're feeding yourself with. Now, I know that you might be thinking, well, what if I video a training session and then I have something coming up that has not gone the way that I want? What should I do? Should I not watch that? Should I only watch the good bits? Surely that isn't beneficial to my progress moving forward. And I would say, absolutely, I completely understand what it is that you're talking about. What I would say in that particular instance is certainly watch the video back of your lesson, pick out the bits which weren't necessarily desirable, analyze what went wrong, and then strategize for them moving forward, but don't focus on them for too long. You know, don't watch things on repeat of situations where you haven't performed at your best or your horse has done something which hasn't been particularly to your liking. Keep it really objective, make it as short and sweet as possible, get what you need to from it, and then delete it. You know, focus on the good, keep moving towards what it is that you want as opposed to what it is that you're trying to avoid. Super interested as usual to hear your thoughts, but for the most part, the take-home message that I would love you to adopt, at least for this week as some kind of mental skills challenge, is to only focus on what it is that you want to create and to fill your newsfeed and internet experience with videos, information and material that takes you closer towards the outcomes that you want. Have a great day, and I'll talk with you really soon.